Mark at the Windmill Garden. I'm down here in the Arroyo today. Took a walk with my dog Saya. Just want to show you guys something. January 30th today. We pretty much have a creek. Most of this is from a giant snowstorm we had in November.
4 feet of heavy wet snow.
We've got running water. For this time of year, this is extremely rare. This arroyo will run in the summertime after big rains for a few days, and then it goes back to being dry. Here we go. Nice day for a walk. All these little water holes, little ponds are froze up, but they're all connected by running water right now. Very cool. I've got a project above here, up by the garden and the corrals, where I'm digging a series of ponds, trying to recharge the groundwater up there. And I've got those videos in a playlist if you're interested. You can check it out right here. Oh.
Permaculture. Permanent agriculture or permanent culture. Permaculture principle number 1, observation.
There's Saya. She loves a good walk. Here's a good spot where you can see the water running through this arroyo. Beautiful.
On our walk today, let's study how water is moving through this drainage, and we can apply what we learned to our project upstream.
In the past, the early 1900s, I think it was a lot wetter here. There was a wet period. When my family moved their cattle operation here, we found this net. It was like a minnow net, a seine, in one of the old sheds. The guy that ranched here before us said his family used to catch minnows in this arroyo, in the small ponds. I've never seen that. There's minnows in the creek that all these arroyos dump into, but I've never seen minnows up here.
Plains killifish and green sunfish are native here.
Little water hole after little water hole, connected by a little trickle of water. That is one muddy puppy. She loves it. Might be a bath tonight, Saya. I hope we get enough rain this spring and summer to keep this flow going, but it probably will dry up. We usually get at least one big rain that'll run this arroyo like a small river. Then it dries back up. Usually get a big rain during the monsoon season, July.
Here's what a summer flood looks like. We call these gully washers or turd rollers.
It is muddy.
The clay soil down here is very sticky.
This whole section, about 100 yards, is where the old timers did a little work with the drag line. It's a nice little pond, full of cattails.
They were trying to catch, slow, and soak water and make ponds for livestock, much like I am.
Almost there. And here's the end. This is where the live water starts, at the cliff. Wow, what a difference a day makes. I'm actually recording this the day after I walked the arroyo. But I was thinking about that old minnow saying. I think it's in here. Let's see. This is the last place I saw it, the old windmill room.
Well, I looked around for a little while. Fortunately, I cannot find it. It used to be hanging up here in the rafters. There is some cool stuff in here though. There's an old tail to a windmill. An old 6-foot motor for a windmill. Some really old jugs. That's the actual pump of the windmill. There's some deep well cylinders. Pump rod. Bunch of odds and ends. Old pump jack. And there's the fans that go to that old windmill motor. Maybe we can put that together someday. Let's go look in the other shed over here, but it might be gone. Not in here either. I guess it might be gone. Oh well. This is what it looked like, only smaller. Anyway, it's such a nice day. All the snow and ice are melting. Let's walk down the Arroyo again and check things out. One second time. Same spot 1 day later, 60 degrees today. Ice is melting and it's flowing good. This is what I want to recreate upstream by my garden. Running water with ponds in between. Maybe someday there'll be minnows up here again. Live water in January. Not very common here. This is the kind of stuff that really does it for me. I'm totally nerding out right now. I think we're going to grow some grass this spring, and I think it's going to be a good garden year. I'll see you next time at the Windmill Garden. Observation. Permaculture principle number 1.